And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Pass to Peterson. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
Clayton offline with his 3.
Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Clayton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Peterson. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A great touch from Peterson down low. A true 3-level score.
Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Green. And stolen by James. Adebayo high post. Kicks it out to LeBron. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shakes him.
Oh, look at that dunk! Just unbelievable.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Steps back. Pass to Peterson. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-4 run. Back to Irving. Into the lane. And Irving throws it down.
And you gotta love when Irving attacks the defense, knows how to get it done on the drive.
There better be a white Durant, because I'm going to be mad if it's not.
What you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's LeBron. Wilson with the ball. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident.
Oh, I gotta take my medicine out.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Irving. 5 on the clock. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
Into the lineup for Miami, number 6, LeBron James.
Atlanta trails by 7. Here's Peterson. Still yet to score. Back to Hamilton. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, his size and touch make Williams a very tough cover from mid-range.
Oh, look at Harden climbing.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Harden with the stuff.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Here's Peterson. Buries it from 3-point range.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Miami leading by 4. Kicks it out to Leonard. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Here's Peterson, off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Miami. LeBron outside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Wilson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Irving. It's deflected.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
They get it back. And it's Miller on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving with the ball. Here's Peterson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Peterson's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
The 3 ball is still a work in progress for Peterson. When he's hitting from deep, he's borderline unguardable. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
Intercepted. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Outside Leonard. Back to Irving. And again, Miami with the triple.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Pass to Wilson. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Back to Stackhouse. Count that one. Stackhouse has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Atlanta.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Well, there's that athleticism we talk about with Peterson. Man, can this kid get up in a hurry.
Clayton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Peterson. Drops in the tray. Peterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being...
Exorcism busting out the execution. Hate is business, all about the size of prisons. Our mission, they're just scary. No limit mercenary. I'm telling I better get because the worst of their red. I heard you making worry. That's just what a loot. They intimidated by the that a tank dog salute. Every is gone that they know. Every kid they know. Me more money more. They want the greens, the cornbread and the cabbage in your hood, reminding you who the baddest, definitely the maddest. So the end it with get em. Make 'em say, na 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 na. Make 'em say,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Green with the ball. Green draws the double. Here's Fox. The rebound by James. Now Green. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Over Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. That one is no good.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Back to Stewart. Outside, Green takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They double him with James. Shooting foul as the whistle blew. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Talented scorer and rebounder. Brianna Stewart is a threat on both ends, but on offense especially, she can really be a nightmare to try and contain.
Miami with the ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Driving inside. James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And here is Green. Jokic with the bounce pass. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Hamilton outside. Nifty move. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Miami. 3-point lead. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's Atlanta. Fox from outside. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The drive by Green. And Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. You get in his way at your own risk.
Fox with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Jokic. Green with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And stolen by Hamilton. To the right side. He takes it in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
Here's Peterson. No good on the triple. The Atlanta trails by 3. Green taking his time here. Here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Miami leads by just 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Stewart. Hamilton outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Harden outside. Strong work and close by Harden.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Pass to Stewart. Hamilton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Miami with the rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
There's Green with the three.
Wow, nice block there from Harden. I'd love to see more of this from him.
Eyes a three off the inbound. Stewart misses. Miami leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And he gets the bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the call will be against Nick Collison.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Shot to stop the run. And that one is good. Green's got his first points of the game.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Fox, no good. And so James will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
To the paint. Back to James. And they double up James. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hamilton. And it's Miami with another.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Fox with the steal. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Leonard. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Over Stewart. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the first points of the second half here for Miami.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Stewart. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Leonard. From deep. 3, Kawhi, good!
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Hamilton. And he dunks it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Peterson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
And I like that Peterson doesn't shy away from contact. He wants to get to the line whenever possible.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
And here they come. Floats one. Kept alive. Pass to Jokic. And here's Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. And so Miami again turning it over.
Substitution on the court.
1:56 left for the third. Here's Fox. Covered by Irving. Here's Green. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Irving drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Stewart. Left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, because of the quickness, it's hard to mirror Fox defensively. Often it ends in a foul call.
And he sinks the second. Here's Irving. Entered on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Knocked loose. The kick out to Irving. Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Irving.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
There's the 3. And Stewart gets it to go.
Yeah, she was lingering over there. Can't forget about her in the corner.
Right side Irving. To the left wing. Over in the corner, Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
The ball goes to Atlanta. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Left side, Williams. Here's Stewart. And And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back at. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Atlanta trails by 9. Pass to Hamilton. Outside, Green. Kick out to Hamilton. Just 4 to shoot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Did enough down low to force the defender into a foul. Nice work inside.
Richard Hamilton.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hamilton hits both of them. Miami leading by 7. Harden outside. And he drives in.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Peterson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Miller with the ball. Now Edwards. For 3. For 3. Edwards nails it.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance to succeed.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Miami leading by 8. Here's Peterson. Leonard on the wing. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Good on the shot.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
They kick it out to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
A pass to Fox. Peterson grabs the miss. Miami leading by 10. Leonard full speed ahead.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fox from outside. Cans it from downtown. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
The consistency might not be elite, but still, Fox is a legitimate three-point threat.
From downtown, out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Driving the lane.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
And that's...
Then again, I can be...
You can't take, no, you can't have. Get to the back of the the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning. Road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I
I
come
gotta
from.
hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime and a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing.
Primo.
Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가가 탔지만 우린 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다 잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
가는 댕 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사람 사랑 때문에